Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
We got ideas,
Building
a
ideas,
whole new direction.
building ideas,
It's time for change.
building ideas,
Dreaming is over.
building ideas,
Building ideas, gonna build it from the heart. Gonna show you how to make a start. We got ideas,
building
ideas.
ideas,
You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Hello, thanks for joining us. Today we've had a drive up to Murray Bridge in the lovely Riverland to show you this stunning new holiday home that's just been built by Duthie Homes. And as you can see, it's luxurious, it has a very commanding presence, and it's right on the river's edge. At the moment it's being used as a holiday home, but I think in years to come it's going to be much more of a permanent residence. What do you think? The owners entrusted Duthie Homes to build their special river retreat because of their ability to think flexibly, creatively, and because they're known for working closely with their clients to achieve the exact outcome they're looking for. Given this site's non-metropolitan location, there was some logistical and scheduling issues that had to be overcome throughout the process, but certainly nothing the team at Duthie Homes couldn't handle. The soil here is predominantly sand, so that made excavating footings quite a challenge. Added to this was unseasonal heavy rain, and you can probably guess the rest. Some of the piers and trenches began to collapse. But that's all a distant memory now, and looking at the end product, it's hard to believe there were any issues at all. The joys of building, hey? Well, that's why you need to go with a master builder. And if you build with someone like Chris Duthie and the team, well, all you'd have to do is just sit back, relax, and enjoy. There's no doubt this home makes a strong statement, and the materials that have been used really enhance that. They're both sleek and rustic, and they've been beautifully blended together. Whether it's the exposed natural sandstone, the commercial grade butt glass corner windows, or the stylish sky-on exterior cladding. And that's just the outside. You wait till we get inside. I don't know where to start. I know I get excited, but I've seen in there, it's terrific. Now, this is what else we have on today's show. Terry's going to showcase some of the most impressive award-winning homes and renovations that have recently been built around the state. I visit Port Adelaide and catch up with the team at the SA Maritime Museum to chat about some very special building works, and we'll look at various types of window dressings and how they can impact the overall look of your home. Sounds like a busy show, so let's get straight into it. It's over to Terry.
What an absolutely stunning home, and no accident, I'm sure, that Nicole's up there enjoying the magnificent views of the Murray. By all accounts, that home has got all the mod cons and the latest technology to make life more comfortable and create that ease of living, and we're all about that here at Building Ideas. If it makes life better, let's sign up straight away. Let's think about that for a second though. What if you live with a disability? How important is technology to create that comfortable life and that ease of living? That's where the Lifetime Support Authority really comes to the fore. The Lifetime Support Authority was established in 2014 and provides treatment and care for people who have suffered serious injuries in accidents. Tamara Tomic is the Chief Executive there.
The Lifetime Support Authority works with people who've been very seriously injured in car accidents to make sure we give them all that they need in terms of supports and services to get their lives back on track after their accident. So this covers people who've had brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, amputations, burns and blindness, and they need support to be able to go back to doing the things they used to do on a daily basis and get back to living their lives with their families and friends and return to work and return to the things that they enjoy.
I was very badly burnt in the South Australian Pinery bushfires in November 2015. I suffered burns to 75% of my body, and most of these burns were what they call full thickness burns, and that resulted in the amputations you can see today. I lost my right arm and my left hand. I lost one eye and I've got poor vision in the other eye. This made me very dependent on my major carer, which is my wife.
We've worked really closely with Terry and his wife Moira to provide some smart technology in their home to make sure that he could get back to living independently and do all the things for himself that he wants to be able to do.
Alexa, turn on shower.
Okay.
Basically, Alexa, which is the audio response, if you like, enables me to switch on lights and switch off lights, enables me to operate the blinds and the shutters of the home, makes me fully independent in the shower. Alexa, turn on heat.
Okay.
Most of the things that I couldn't do prior to these changes, I can do now. For instance, I can operate the TV, I can switch it on, change the channels. I can also switch on lights, switch off lights, operate the blinds and the shutters in the house. Basically, the Alexa system has allowed me to become pretty much fully independent in my own home and not having to rely on my wife to do everything for me.
The types of supports and services we provide cover the whole range of like rehabilitation, medical treatment, therapies, daily care, equipment, home modifications, vehicle modifications, supports to help them get back to their education or back to work and be able to live the lives that they pictured for themselves. Our service planners work really closely with each participant and their families to make sure that the supports are very individualised and they really reflect the goals and the needs of the individual person and their family circumstances.
What a truly inspiring story. The Lifetime Support Authority is a great initiative. If you'd like to find out more information, visit lifetimesupport.sa.gov.au.
Building ideas, we got some building ideas. You want some building ideas, we got some building ideas.
To live in your dream home, I can see it now. Lots of space, your own swimming pool, bedrooms, bathrooms, man cave, utility room, mudroom, theatre room, bar. Did I mention man cave? I guess that's why they call it a dream home. Well, don't worry about that. Sit back, watch this space, because I've got a feeling that you're going to really enjoy some of these new builds and renovations that are coming your way. Each year, the Master Builders Association showcases the state's best new homes and home renovations at the Building Excellence Awards. Whether it's a high-end contemporary multi-storey home or a home renovation that's been designed and built in sympathy with a character home, award-winning master builders can help transform your dreams into reality. Their workmanship, attention to detail, and the combination of carefully selected fixtures, fittings, and finishes ensure a degree of excellence is achieved on every project. Creativity and a commitment to understanding their clients' requirements, as well as a focus on budget, is the hallmark of a true master builder. You know, mate, previously I used to think awards were kind of overrated, but the Master Builders Awards are different. They stand for something, and they stand for the best, don't they? Which is what you want when you're looking for a new builder to build your new home or to do your renovation. Obviously, it's a costly exercise, and you want it to stand the test of time, which is why being with a master builder will give you some peace of mind. Come on, mate, let's go. Master builders understand our challenging Australian environment and have the appropriate training and professionalism to achieve outstanding levels of construction excellence. They can build to your personal specifications, or they can design and build one of the homes in their portfolio. Either way, they pride themselves on delivering outstanding quality and will aim to develop a strong builder-client relationship with you to help guide you through what may well be one of the most important projects you undertake. If ever there was a time to stop dreaming and start doing when it comes to your dream home, it is now. So, first steps, visit mbasa.com.au and you'll find your dream builder. For me, I'd put probably a rooftop bar there. I'd put the kids way over there.
Gee, some absolutely gorgeous homes there and home renovations, Terry. And now we're on to a renovation of a different type. I'm in Port Adelaide at the South Australian Maritime Museum, and we have a different renovation on the horizon. Port Adelaide is rich in relation to our state's history, and whilst development continues in the area, there's also some significant historical redevelopments and renovations on the go. One such project is the preservation of the MV Nelsey B, which is dry docked here in Port Adelaide. The Nelsey B was built in 1883 and was described as the largest steamer ever put together in the colony, So it was a terrific example of shipbuilders' craft. Fast forward 130 years and the Nellie, as she's affectionately referred to, is now the oldest steamship in Australia. Kevin Jones is the director of the SA Maritime Museum. Kevin, tell us a bit about the NLCB.
NLCB was launched on Cruikshank's Corner, which is just across the river, in 1883. It was assembled by Tom Cruikshank, and that means it's the oldest ship built in South Australia. NLCB worked our coast for 99 years, which means it's the longest serving ship in South Australia. It began life as a steam tug, and then it was converted in 1927 to a ketch. So a sail trader with 2 masts that traded up and down the coast, carrying minerals from the country to the city, or carrying sheep, carrying anything actually.
What would the renovation project involve?
Okay, it's an iron ship and was made with welded rivets. So the first part of the project is to treat the iron. As you can imagine, it's now 130 years old, so the ravages of weather have left us with quite a bit of corrosion. But we've got a small band of very dedicated volunteers who are clearing the forward hold at the minute in preparation for them to be blasted with water, which basically removes all the rust, and then they're treated with the bituminous paint to preserve them. So that's the first part. That will be done successively throughout all the iron fabric of the ship. And then there's a package of work which is to do with the timber. So there are timber fittings in the cabin, a very grand saloon, and accommodation for the crew. And then there are timber masts, so that'll be the kind of the next task that we'll take on.
Well, how long is this renovation project going to take?
I think with volunteer labour, doing it as we raise the money, we're working to a 5-year timeline. But the most important thing to me is that we just keep moving forward, because every step of the project is a step in the right direction.
The renovation of the ship is just part of the master plan that they have for down here at Port Adelaide, and it's really exciting. If you'd like to follow it online, all you have to do is look up sammaritimemuseum.com.au.
Building ideas, we got some building ideas. You want some building ideas, we got some building ideas.
If the eyes are the window to the soul, then what are the windows to our home? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is a home without windows can be pretty dull and dreary, not to mention very dark. Now, there are dozens of types of windows that you can have installed into your home, and whilst most of them would be finished very well, they can still be quite drab and bare, that is, until you dress them, or, as I'm told is the correct term, until you give your windows some window treatment. The type and style of window you include in your home can have a big impact on the overall look you're wanting to achieve. There's a bit more to it than that though. How you style the window from the inside will also have a major impact on the overall look and feel of a particular room. It will also enable you to manage energy efficiency, privacy and sun protection. Whether it's curtains, blinds, louvers or shutters, opening, closing, automated or adjustable, the type of window dressing you use and how you use it will enable you to create a particular atmosphere and mood throughout your home. For example, if you add curtains or drapes to a window, you'll generally create a fairly elegant atmosphere, maybe even a little regal, especially if the drapes are made of a heavy material and heavily patterned or embellished. If, on the other hand, you add a lightweight fabric like lace curtains, you'll create a more flowy, romantic feel. Having blinds installed will result in a more contemporary look, whereas shutters might bring about more of a classic, casual feel. To get started, you've got to ask yourself a few questions. What sort of window do you want? Modern, contemporary, traditional? Do you want insulation? Do you want privacy, or are you an exhibitionist? Which way do you want your windows to face? And the most important question of all, what's your budget? Now, once you've answered all of those questions, you are getting much closer to making the right selection. Colour is also an important consideration. If you want your curtains to be the focus of a room, choose a fabric that contrasts with your walls. Go for bright colours or a graphic print. For a more subtle look, select neutral colours that are similar to your wall colour. They don't have to be the same, just similar in tone. Think cool colours like blues and greys or warmer colours. Regardless, you can enhance the look by continuing the fabric or colours to other decorative elements in the room, like cushions or throws. The options and looks you can create really are endless, so let your creative juices flow, relax and enjoy the process. Who knows, you might even become a window trendsetter.
Some great advice there, Terry, and I love the idea of letting go of your creative side because doing the right window treatments can have a massive effect on the overall look and feel of your home, and we do want to get it right. The owners down here have in this magnificent showcase home today. Duthie Homes have really created something very special. The upstairs leisure area, well, I guess that's the best way of describing it, houses a stunning lounge space, pool table and bar area. Oh, and just in case you don't want to take the stairs, you can always catch the lift. There are 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, my favourite of which is the master suite because it has this gorgeous tub. Actually, come to think of it, if you count the powder room, that's actually 6 bathrooms. A further highlight for me is the feature staircase, which in no way impinges on the floor plan or the views. It's been cleverly designed and built to provide an elegant flowing sense of style. The treads are made of solid spotted gum. The black butt and glass finished balustrade is the icing on the cake. It's almost an architectural feature itself. Now it's time for a quick break. I'm going to have a quick break in this chair, but when we return, Terry's going to do all the hard work and have a chat about the latest looks and trends in kitchens.
Building ideas. We got some building ideas. Building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
When it comes to renovating your home, there are 2 non-negotiables, 2 must-haves. One of them is your kitchen, and the other one, of course, is the bathroom, and it's easy to understand why. The kitchen, well, it's the place where you spend most of your time with friends and family. And your bathroom, well, that's where you spend your me time. And quite often, we want the bathroom to exude that 5-star luxury. Today, let's explore kitchens. One thing's certain, open plan kitchens are all the rage. They enable us to connect and stay in touch with our family and friends while multitasking, be it cooking and entertaining or cleaning up. And our kitchens are referred to as the heart of the home. They are a hub of activity and a gathering place. It's no surprise then that our kitchens are a lot more than just a place to cook. They offer a space that's skewed towards socialising and entertaining, yet have to be practical too. It's important then that any kitchen you plan should be functional and look good too. You see, technological advancements are also impacting our kitchens in a very big way. We're also time poor, and by all accounts, that's only going to get worse. As a result, though, we're looking for more efficiencies in the way we cook, the way we clean, and also the way we save energy. Efficiency and sustainability are already being incorporated into our appliances and products, and appliances that have been traditionally used on a commercial scale are now being used in residential kitchens too. Connectivity and smarter appliances are paramount, and as the internet becomes crucial to many of our daily activities, it will also play an increasingly important role in our kitchens. The top 10 things on a wish list for a new kitchen include things like stone benchtops, custom designed cabinetry with lots of and cleverly designed storage solutions, more space, open plans, new appliances and funky feature lighting. Regardless of the type and style of kitchen that you're after, a good kitchen designer will help you achieve the look and functionality that you want to get your dream space. To get started on the journey, visit mbasa.com.au and your dream kitchen awaits.
Oh, what are you doing to me, Terry? After seeing all those beautiful kitchens, I just want to renovate my own. Especially standing here in today's feature kitchen. It is stunning and it oozes style just like the rest of the River residence. And check this out, you need one of these. Now you don't see your neighbours, now you do, and now you don't. I want one of those. There's no doubt Duthie Homes exceeded their clients' expectations with this home. The finishes are second to none and the attention to detail is obvious. It's all around us. I love the material choices and especially the neutral colours like the muted greys in the floor tiles and bench tops. But then also the warmer timber tones in the custom-made joinery and sandstone fire and feature wall. It all just blends beautifully and it works really well. This home is a credit to the owners, but also to Duthie Homes, who went over and above throughout the entire building process. As is common with most building projects, there's usually a list of non-negotiables. Here, it was the large open plan living areas, the open cantilevered timbered staircase, and of course making the most of the stunning views. That feeling of openness and space has been continued right throughout the home, especially with the large cantilevered roof overhang. One of the things I immediately noticed was that there was virtually no vertical support structures. Now that's a clever piece of engineering. It also means you can enjoy an uninhibited view of the river and beyond, which is just lovely. It's not only the things you see though that makes this home so special. I'm told the plumbing system is quite complex too, as there are 3 water sources that feed into the home. Mains water, a direct river feed, and water from the in-ground rainwater tanks. Regardless of whether the inclusions are hidden or on full display, the overall look and feel of this home is quite remarkable. It's certainly grand in proportions, but still maintains a relaxed and casual feel, which is so important when you want to create a holiday home environment. And that's exactly the sense you get from this home. Ah, bliss. Hopefully we've instilled a little bit of that in you this afternoon. It's time for us to go, but before I meander down to the river, this is what we have on next week's show. Terry checks out some great products in the Boral range. We'll look at a fit out that's reached the highest Green Star environment rating, and we'll give you an insight to common poisons around your home. Enjoy your evening. We look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to grab my iPad, head down to the river and Google duthiehomes.com.au. There's going to be a whole lot of inspiration there. My husband's not going to be happy with me.
Cause the master builder's got you covered. Building ideas, gonna build it from the heart. Gonna show you how to make a start. We got ideas,
Building
a
ideas.
whole new direction.
Building ideas.
We got some building ideas.
Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.